What's good, y'all, man? Georgia fans, you got to be feeling good on this Mother's Day, man. You land a major recruitment wide receiver, Thomas Blackshear, out of Calvary Day. So just a little bit about him before we talk, obviously, about this commitment. He formerly played at Benedictine when they won a state title, went 13-2. He had 661 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns that season. He ended up transferring last year to Calvary Day to go play with superstar Jake Merklinger, who's now at Tennessee. Had 551 yards, 551 yards receiving, 27 catches and 5 touchdowns, 6'1", 197, big athletic type of receiver. And again, we see what Georgia's been getting over the past couple of years, right? Kind of those, 5'10", 5'9", 5'8" guys. You get a little bit more of an athletic guy, kind of similar to the build of a George Pickens, I would say. So this is major for their program, and he's going to add a lot of different things to it. He's very versatile, athletic, has really great burst, good strong hands, can catch contested catches, over the middle of the field. I mean, there's not too much you can ask this kid to do. He also ran track as well. I don't know if he's still running it, but I know when he was at Benedictine, he was running track, especially his sophomore season and then freshman year as well. So this is a big-time get, but let's explore a little bit more. All right, so as you see right here on 24/7, officially today, May 12th, as you guys know, Mother's Day. But interesting thing is he actually made this commitment before he even took his OV to Georgia, which is actually set up for June. So must have felt good about the program. Obviously, the receiver coach has been recruiting them pretty hard. And, like I said, this is going to be a great get for their program. What's interesting enough is, will Georgia try to go after another 25 guy in that room? And the reason why I bring that up is because they had heavy targets, right? Thomas Blackshear is obviously one of them. It's a 4-star player on most platforms, 3-star on a couple different recruiting platforms. But they also were targeting C.J. Wiley, 6'4", about 180 plus, 190, I believe he is, out of Milton. That guy right there had the best season in football. Actually, we'll talk about that. All right, so here you can see, as we were just talking about C.J. Wiley, right up at the top, again, was the best in the state of Georgia as far as high school football last year as a receiver, right? 68 catches, 1,473 yards, and 14 touchdowns. So, again, he's a big target, big time in the red zone, man. Also is very athletic, has great speed, runs track, actually just competed in the state championship. So that's another get for them as well. But, again, Georgia hasn't had that type of receiver in a while. Obviously, they got the transfer over from Vanderbilt, Humphreys. He's a bigger time guy, but, I mean, there's not too many growing on trees like a C.J. Wiley. The other receiving threat that they're after is Travis Smith Jr. Same thing, big body, 6'3", close to 6'4". Guys can go back and watch all those videos on the TikTok, on the YouTube channel when I went and talked to him back a couple months ago at the UA Atlanta camp here in Georgia at Carrollton High School. So, be interesting enough, are they still going to try to add a couple more pieces to this receiver room for 2025? You got to feel good, though, if you're Georgia. Obviously, landing a Thomas Blackshear does a lot for you going forward. Already have great receivers, but then you add that talent coming in. But will they try to get one more guy? Will they get between CJ or Travis? Or will they try to get both? I think that's one of the biggest questions to watch as the recruiting cycle starts to heat up. As you guys know, it is almost summer. A couple more weeks of school is left. And then the summer will basically be here. And that is when recruiting heats up. So y'all comment below what you guys think. Should Georgia go after, get one more target for 2025 class?